Guys, so today I woke up and did a little bit of stretching. I made my breakfast, which you can see is just some frozen waffles with mascarpone and strawberries, and then I made a latte, which drank some, but like, look how good my latte looks today. And I'm just about to actually get started on some work. Well, actually, I start classes tomorrow, so my summer is officially almost over. So I'm about to pull out my Notion page for school, and I'm just trying to, well, these are my classes from last semester, so my goal is that I have to create new pages for these for my classes of this semester. And then also I'm doing my thesis, so I have to create a syllabus for my thesis. So I'll be working on that today as well. Hey guys, so today's the first day of school, and I technically don't have class today, so it's not the first day of school for me, but I just woke up and I feel miserable because I didn't sleep at all last night. But I have a meeting right now. I'm gonna make coffee for myself. It feels like a very rough start to the semester. I had my meeting, ended up taking a nap because I was just not feeling well. But now it's like 12:30 and I didn't eat like any breakfast, so that means I have to eat lunch. Otherwise I'll be like really hungry until dinner. So now I'm just making like a really quick, simple, easy lunch to get me through the day, especially because I have to go places. Pan's ready. Making Maggie over here. I made it on the campus. Now I'm just walking to the next place. Yeah, I'm going to a meeting right now on the campus, and then after that I'm gonna go home and cook dinner tonight, making fried rice and beef bulgogi. I'm looking at here. I'm walking back. I didn't film anything because I was running so late. But I made it on time, and I'm not going to class, but I have this meeting. It's called Mentoring Day, where professors are assigned to students to meet with them to give them advice on their academic career. And so that's the first thing I have. It's 9:30 a.m. And yeah, so I made my coffee. Shout out to Sia. Give me this. Yeah, it was kind of chaotic because I slept in a little. I haven't been sleeping well at night. So then it makes it really hard to wake up in the morning. But here's my first full day back. So I just had my advising meeting. I think it went well. Basically, the professor was giving me advice on my coursework, giving me advice on like the classes that I'm taking currently, asking if they're the right fit for me, if I like my schedule, encouraging me to keep up my grades, and yeah, asking about my goals, which I told him like I'll be applying to PhD programs, and he was very helpful to like give me advice on like what I'm looking for in a program, what I'm looking for in a school, an institution, even when I'm submitting my application, my proposal, what I should be doing and what's entailed in the proposal. I also asked him about like my specific interests because I know that some of his research and methods are aligned with mine. He also does ethnography. He also does work with like migration and diaspora. He actually told me about a conference happening in the spring on migration and diaspora and world Christianity that I could propose a paper to, which was really good advice because I didn't know that was a thing. So yeah, that was like a really productive meeting. Only took 20 minutes. I'm gonna go home and I have a meeting on Zoom today at 11, and then I have to be back here at 1 for a class, and it's only an hour, and then I have another virtual meeting at 2 p.m. Which I might ask to get moved like 15 minutes so that I have time to go home and take it at home, because there's not really a good place to take like Zoom calls here at the school. And I feel like for me, like I want a private space where I can just like play the meeting out loud. I don't have to put my headphones on. Yeah, so that's the rest of my day. I'm on my way to my first official class of the day. It's senior seminar, which is really simple and straightforward. It's just gonna help me prepare for graduation, make sure I'm on the right track, help me with like PhD applications and paper proposals. So yeah, I'm on my way. This is where all my classes are. This is the classroom. You can see the view. We're on the 3rd floor. So it turns out that I did not have class just now. Thought I did, but apparently classes don't start till tomorrow, and today is still orientation for the new students. So I went to the building, and I was early, so I'm like, okay, no one's here yet. Yeah, I just thought I was the first one. There's like no one in the entire building. It was dark and the lights were off. And I go to the classroom, and then I just call my friend who's also in the class. I'm like, hey, do we have class today? And he said, no, classes start tomorrow. It's like, what? I don't know. I assumed that classes were starting today. Classes were starting after Labor Day. Because I saw that on the academic calendar, but I think with orientation and everything, like some of the classes didn't start yet. I should have looked more carefully at like the syllabus and the online portal, because it might say like the date the class starts, but I just saw like, oh, September, like I don't know, I just didn't look closely. But hey, I got like a free hour. I ended up actually just talking to my friend because he was on campus, and talking about like my research, my goals, he was telling me about his goals. We're both on like a similar track, trying to apply for a PhD. And so we were just talking about that, caught up. And so now it's like 1:45. I have a meeting at 2:15, so I'm gonna go home, relax a little, breathe, maybe make some like matcha or something to keep me awake the rest of the day, and then log on to my call. But I feel so stupid for not knowing that we didn't have class. And like, I dropped a class yesterday, and so I thought I had class yesterday, and I thought it was gonna conflict with my other commitment with like InterVarsity. But yeah, even if I did have that class, even if I didn't drop it, it wouldn't have meant yesterday. It would have meant next week, and then I wouldn't have had a conflict, and I would have gone to the building and seen that there was no one there. So, and I wouldn't have had anyone to call because I didn't know anyone in that class. So yeah, it's crazy how all of this happened, but it's honestly like a good thing. It's like, okay, I didn't have to go to that class. I can wait until next week and get some time to breathe. Got some time in the sun, got like my vitamin D, so gonna drive home. This is my outfit. I'm not gonna wear these pants to class though, but the shirt is what I was wearing. I'm trying to decide if I want to put the same jeans back on again or if I want to go a different direction. But this is a very cozy fit for home. I really like it. My tote bag. Yeah, I put vanilla in it.
Oh, very sweet.
This is the second time this week I've walked into this empty classroom thinking I had class when I was in fact quite wrong. Hi guys, so I ended up being an hour early to class, and I was just so frustrated because literally yesterday, like, same thing kind of happened. Well, I didn't have class, but I showed up and no one was there. And then again today, showed up and no one was there. And I don't know why this keeps happening to me. I have an extra hour, so now I'm just sitting outside. It's a beautiful day. It's like 77 degrees right now. So I'm just sitting in this like cute little shaded garden area next to the chapel, and I can like hear the music playing in the chapel, which is nice. Yeah, it's like a little secret garden that my friend told me about once. So it's a good time to like catch up with you guys. Yeah, my matcha's almost gone though. I'm sad because it's like the energy I need to keep me through the rest of the day, because after this next 3-hour class I'm going to another InterVarsity event, because this is the first week of school, so we're really trying to get people involved, and so we're having 2 events this week. We had the tabling event, and now we're having like a lawn party where we can like play spike ball and stuff. That's why I'm glad that I have my Hokas on, and I'm wearing these like flowy pants, so it's like it'll be comfortable, because I'm gonna have to go straight to the lawn party. I'll have to walk over there, which like I'm really getting my steps in this week, which is great. I can see it like on my Apple Watch. Getting lots of flights of stairs because all my classes are on the 3rd floor of this building, and then like walking all the way over to university takes like 10-15 minutes, sometimes up to 20 minutes if it's like way on the opposite side. But yeah, it's like really peaceful right now, just sitting here. I'll probably like end up catching up on some text messages. I'm sad though because I could only go home for like an hour to eat, but I could have been there longer. Well, yeah, I got home at like 11:30, but then I had to leave at 12:30 to be able to make it on time. But I could have left like a whole hour later, and so I could have just chilled at home. But next week I'll be able to do that. I guess I can tell you about my morning class. So my morning class was Advanced Studies in Youth, Church, and Culture. Basically, it has a huge like youth ministry focus. The class is, I think, meant for people that want to do youth ministry of some sort, and technically it's like a practical theology class in education and formation. I'm required to take at least 1 practical theology class while I'm here, and so this one is great because it's interdisciplinary, and it kind of like intrigued me because some of my interests are with like Gen Z and like 2nd gen Indian Americans, college ministry. Like I'm literally doing like university, working for campus ministries, so that's always been like a huge part of my passion to like pull in those interests. And I think my thesis is going to also include some of that generational concept, like Gen Z and how they interact with the older generation and vice versa. And so I feel like this class is going to be super helpful, and also it's going to help me like translate like very academic research into practical ministry that can be given to like church leaders. And so this class is actually going to be really helpful. And we made a cute little like collage. It was such a fun interactive class. Like you can tell this guy like knows how to teach, and he knows how to incorporate different learning styles and different learning methods. And those are always my favorite classes because like I feel like just because like you have a PhD and you're an expert in something doesn't necessarily mean you're good at pedagogy. And that's something I'm really passionate about, and like when it comes to like if I were ever to be like a professor, I would want to teach well. I wouldn't want to just be like an expert in the field. In undergrad, I like TA'd for this professor who everyone loves him, and he had such good pedagogy, such good like teaching knowledge and skills and implementation of those. Everyone was learning so much and they didn't know it because that's how good he was. He like tricked them into learning by giving them like brain breaks and like saying like using like these methods almost like secretly to get them to retain information and also critically think analytically and critically, and like not just like rote memorization. It was like a history class, so it's like learning historiography and methods, and he taught that really well. And I just loved like taking his classes and TAing for him. And so it's been interesting like being my master's program because like not every class like is good. Like the name might sound good, it might sound in like an interesting topic, but not every professor cares about like their students learning. And so I've taken some classes here that I haven't really enjoyed. I've gotten bored. I feel like the information is like very dry. I enjoyed my class in the morning, and when I get home later I'll show you guys the collage. Yeah. So I'm at the lawn games with InterVarsity. Say hi, Lisa. Hi. Yay. Hi everyone, it's Friday and I'm going to my last class of the week. It's from 2 to 4:50, so it's like 3 hours every Friday. It's called Asian Christianity and Colonialism. It's a history class. Yeah, I'm excited about the class a little bit. They said they focus on like Southeast Asian Christianity, and that's not really my focus, but I feel like I can still learn from the overlap with my research interests, and there might be room in the course for me to pursue like writing a paper on something I'm more interested in, looking at like the South Asian history rather than Southeast Asian, because it is still broadly Asian Christianity and colonialism. And I needed a history class, so this is like fulfilling my requirements. The one thing is that it's on Friday afternoon, and like last fall I took a class at this time, and it was just really hard to like be present at the end of the week, and I just like ended up not wanting to go. So I hope that this class is more like engaging and keeps my interest and like makes me excited about going. I think it helps that like I don't have any classes on Mondays or Tuesdays, I guess. Yeah, I don't have classes on Mondays or Tuesdays, so my classes are on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. So hopefully that helps with feeling still engaged throughout the course of the semester. But yeah, that's it. So I just checked and I didn't put down which room the class is meeting in my calendar, but apparently it's meeting in the library, and I'm parked all the way in the parking garage, which is about a 5-minute walk from the library. It's not terrible, but there's literally a parking lot right next to the library, and I'm getting my steps in this week, and I feel like this is like the third like mishap. Like, why am I not more on top of things, knowing when classes start, knowing what time the class starts, and then knowing where the class is meeting. Hey, you can see buildings. So yeah, it's a little frustrating, but I think it's all gonna work out, and I'm not really gonna be late. I'll be like maybe a minute late, but there's only 5 people in the class, and I think it's gonna be pretty chill, so yeah. So we're making a chopped cheese.
We made it already.
Okay.
So good.
Tell us your ratings.
Go ahead.
Alright, now we got a 9-1.
Wow.
Say less.
Really good.
I would give this a 9.6. Honestly, for a homemade like chopped cheese, this is really good.
Praise God.
High ratings. Maybe they're just saying that.
No,
The
no,
video.
No, I'm being serious. This is very good.
I haven't tasted it yet, so I don't know.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. That tastes kind of decent. Did you want a little bit of spice on there?
I feel bad
Yeah.
because I'm gonna ask you guys to make another.
I might do it, bro. I mean,
Yeah, we have more. We have more, and he'll probably want
I was
another
gonna
one.
make 2 sandwiches
Okay,
anyway for
alright.
myself. I didn't,
No,
I didn't
he
get this
can
big
make,
wrap
like,
for a reason.
seconds.
Huh?
There'll
This is
definitely
so
be
good.
seconds. There'll definitely be. You don't come to our place and not get seconds.
No, this is
This
good.
is very good.
Only Shreya doesn't
And the
need
spaghetti
seconds.
too is very good.
Really?
It's really good.